Hello, welcome back. Look at that, we're already on Jetliner 6. Approach, take a radar vector to ILS approach and configure to land. Finally passed the other one. Experience the skills required for managing the acceleration configuration and the MFS before intercepting the ILS approach. Cool. Let's go. I've done this with the default missions airliner training and basically know how to do this, but I haven't really messed with the FMS yet, so it'll be interesting flying this way. Okay, so we're landing at runway 25 ILS Z, the FMGC. Damn, that's a good picture right there. Although I think it's generated. You can see the motion blur right there. I mean, not motion blur. Depth of field effect. Let's go right into it.
Welcome back. We're in the descent into Barcelona, on our way down to flight level 90. At around this point of the flight, 10,000 feet, we turn on the seatbelt sign and instruct the cabin crew to secure the cabin for landing. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing.
Jetliner 488, expect ILS Zulu runway 25 right.
ILS Zulu runway 25 right, Jetliner 488. ATC have told us that we're going to land on runway 25 right by performing the ILS Zulu approach.
Zulu approach.
Enter this into the FMGC by clicking Flight Plan to display our current routing. Next, click on the button next to LEBL, the ICAO code for Barcelona, written in white. Next, click the top left button where it says Arrival. This brings up a list of all the available arrivals in the navigation database. Now, use the up arrow to scroll through the list of approaches until you find ILS 25 right Zulu. Click on it once you find it, being careful to select the correct approach. After selecting the approach, you see it displayed in yellow on the ND. Press Insert to activate this approach.
There's no 2.5, there's 2.4 left, RNAV. Equalizer. 2.4 left, let's do that one. Insert. Right? No, I messed up. There's no 2.5 left, my problem is. 2.5 ILS 2.4 left, Zulu 2.4 left. That one, that's the one we want. This might be broken. Oh wait, I did it inserted. So it's 2.4 left? I mean, you guys are speaking wrong stuff then.
Once below 10,000 feet, our 250 knots speed restriction applies. Select a speed of 250 knots.
Alright, getting some frame drop. Looks like it's raining here. Very cool, landing in rain.
Jetliner 488, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descending to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010, Jetliner 488. Set 4,000 in the alt window on the FCU and pull for open descent. Just like switching the altimeters to standard during the climb into the flight levels, we're now switching back to altitudes. Push the baro knob and set a QNH of 1010.
1010. Oh, Pascals, please. Why is it not setting? To a QNH 1010 and
Great, now we're back to using altitudes for height reference.
Jetliner 488, direct to Tebler.
Direct Tebler, Jetliner 488. Press direct on the FMGC and enter Tebler as our direct to waypoint.
2,500.
You can type Tebler in directly or scroll through the list to find it, pressing insert.
Tebler. I don't see it. I don't see Tebler.
2,500. 2,500.
Level? No. I'm gonna fail this. Come on, Tebler. Where is Tebler? Oh, let's just do Tebler then. Let's enter it in. Where's L? And direct. Alright, direct.
Good, this cuts out most of the arrival and gives us a better idea of our distance remaining. It's pretty grey outside, turn on the landing lights to make us easier to see.
It's not gonna do much. Landing lights. And on. Yeah, I'll just turn it on because the educator says
Jetliner 488, speed 210.
210.
Speed 210, Jetliner 488.
Sparky Air 514. Man, I'm under the cloud now.
Before landing, we use the FMGC to activate the approach phase, which allows the FMGC to control our speed on final approach. The approach phase will activate automatically when we reach the decel point on the ND, or you can activate it manually. Let's talk about how we decelerate and configure the aircraft for landing. On the PFD speed tape, notice the amber-coloured equals sign. This represents the maximum speed for the next stage of flaps, called VFE Next. Before extending flaps, we make sure that our speed is below VFE Next, otherwise we'll overspeed the flaps. A typical deceleration profile for the A320 begins with extending flaps 1 and setting a speed of 180 knots. Once we're on the approach, we'll extend flaps 2 and take 160 knots.
Roger.
Let's start configuring. Check your speed is below VFE Next on the PFD and select flaps 1.
I think it is. Yeah, it is. Flaps 1.
We can get a big boost in lift from the flaps, known as ballooning, but allow the autopilot to take care of this.
Increase speed.
Now select 180 knots.
180 knots. Set that in a British tone.
Jetliner 488, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending 3,000 feet, Jetliner 488.
Cloud doesn't look so good anymore outside.
2,500.
Outside is really bright. I want to turn on some lights.
Jetliner 488, turn right, heading 170.
Right
gonna
heading
activate
170, Jetliner 488. Set a heading of 170 in the FCU and pull to select.
.70.
For this approach, we're going to follow the ILS. Before doing so, we need to ensure that the correct ILS is being displayed. Please check that the ILS ident Bravo Charlie Alpha is displayed at the bottom left of the PFD, which is the correct ILS for 25 right. If not, you have the wrong approach selected in the FMGC, which will need changing right away.
Bottom left corner. I do not see. Flight plan. And let's see. I can't check. I don't know where to check this. Bottom left corner. Bravo Lima, whatever W is. Where do you check? Bottom left corner? I didn't know, it's definitely not in there. Phase landing. Direct. Destination, no. Radnav, no. Airport. Program. Oh man. I do not understand what he wants right here. I guess we're gonna fail this mission then. Ooh. In the flight plan, but there's nothing. What is that? Hold, naval out. Arrival, iOS 24 left. Charlie Lima Echo. Is that the right one? I think you said Charlie Lima Echo, yeah. Okay, so we're on the right one then. And how far are we from destination? Shit. We missed it. I think we missed it. Arc. And Tebla is 4 nautical miles and it's increasing. Oh. No! Navigation. Yeah, we missed it. Damn it. Let's try a heading of plus 180, so 200, 370, which is the same thing as 10 degrees. missed the damn spot. Let's turn on track and then approach mode. Oh, we don't want that on yet. And engage heading again. Engage, come on. It says iOS 424 left via Charlie Lima Echo. Should be correct. Hey, I'm not a real pilot yet. Gotta figure this out. Via's Charlie Lima Echo. That is the one. Right? You go here, arrival, and then yeah, it's just all there. And then approach. We see it's that. Go over here. See via Charlie Echo. Lima Echo. Flying back in the correct direction again. Where is our airport? Why are we just flying in the middle of nowhere? Is this water down there? Yeah, that's water down there. Where is the damn airport? It should be to the 9 o'clock? What's to the 9 o'clock? So it's over there? Turn on approach mode. So, alright, it's taking the initiative. It's going to be turning all the way at 180 to a heading of 236. Looks, yeah, 236, that's the correct heading. About the correct heading. Let's extend flaps again. Dude.
Jetliner 488, cleared ILS approach, runway 25 right.
Oh,
Cleared ILS 25 right,
Just got
Jetliner
cleared.
488. Now that we're cleared for the approach, arm the approach mode by pushing the approach button on the FCU.
Did that.
Now the autopilot is ready to capture and follow the localizer and glide slope. Keep a selected speed of 180. Now the autopilot is ready to capture and follow the localizer and glide slope.
Oh,
Lock
man,
mode
it's
has
revving
engaged,
up.
which will capture the localizer.
I just enabled that myself. Your instructor is very helpful. Looks like coming in for landing. It's already the smallest. Change, yeah. So where's the airport at? Has it tracked anything yet? No, altitude screen still held. Can I disable this? Track, and approach mode. I should be taking control right now. Can I disable this?
Glide slope mode captures and descends down the glide slope. Now extend flaps 2.
Alright, flaps 2 is already extended.
And bring us back to 160 knots.
Right down to 160. Oh, I have no idea. I know the airport is over there, but I cannot see it.
2,500.
Lebel. L-E-B-L. This is another 20-minute episode. Not expecting this much. We are going down, which means the tracking is working. And altitude has been disabled, so okay. Approach. Looks like tracking is working. W is whiskey. Can see some stuff. Oof. Looks like there's a city over there.
Looking good. Gear down.
You want gear down? Alright, alright. Should we arm the brakes? Gonna arm the air brakes.
Now that the gear is down, arm the spoilers.
Yeah.
Now set flaps 3.
Flaps 3. Increase speed to 140 or 150.
And finally, flaps full.
Oh, he wants flap full. Flap
Now
full.
push the speed knob for managed speed.
Manage speed. Oh, we're coming in. Oh, you see
The speed target is now magenta, indicating we're in managed speed, giving us our target approach speed.
Jetliner 488 cleared to land, runway 25 right, wind 210 at 16.
Cleared to land runway 25 right, Jetliner 488. Landing checklist. Cabin secured for landing. Auto thrust, speed. Go around altitude 3000 set. ECAM memo, land no blue. Landing checklist complete. Now disengage the autopilot and fly manually.
Oh, you want? Okay. Alright.
Now fly us down to the runway visually.
Alright.
At 50 feet, look to the far end of the runway. Then smoothly raise the nose a little to reduce our descent rate and move the thrust levers to idle. After touchdown, allow the nose to gently lower onto the centre line. Auto brake low is selected, which will handle the braking until we're nearly at taxi speed. We'll exit to the right.
Alright. Let's just not
200.
crash this thing. Oh. Alright.
100.
Pulling up. No
Look to
pulling
the
up.
end, flare, and thrust idle.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
I flared.
Drive.
Come on, just touch down.
Allow the nose to lower smoothly.
Not the best landing ever.
Passing 70 knots, press the
No,
brake
not
pedals to disengage the auto brake. Slow us down to a taxi speed below 30 knots. Take one of the exits to the right.
Roger. Alright, let's bring the speed brake up. Welcome to this LEBL Lima Bravo Lima Echo Bravo Lima airport. I think it's like Argentina or something. By the way, my controller is vibrating. It feels good. Feels realistic.
Well done. When we return, we'll look at how to taxi in after arrival, parking, and shutdown.
Alright, that's pretty fun. Done. Took quite a bit. I'll go to the next one soon.